Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. Going to read through the full article here. There is a link in the description. It's a fairly short article, but it is absolutely horrific and tragic. It involves a triple murder suicide. A father shoots 3 family members. Tragically, they each subsequently die. He also barricades himself inside of his home, which he sets it on fire. As we can see in the picture, I'll play a very short excerpt of a video in just a moment. The scumbag murderer father is called Carlos Gomez Jr., 44 years of age. This happened early Friday morning at Oakhurst, which is a suburb of Chicago. The shootings were caught on a Ring camera, so that's a neighbor's video door camera, door video camera, Amazon Ring, if you know what that is. So the shootings were caught on camera, and then, as we say, the scumbag murderer Carlos Gomez Jr. sets fire to his own home. When the police arrived, they did try to save the 3 victims of the shooting. They were taken to hospital, but tragically none of them survived their injuries. The shooter was found dead inside after the flames had been put out. There's one blessing. There is one blessing. Police said a minor was sent out of the house into the hands of police before the fire broke out. So that's a blessing. So my take on it, I could be wrong, is that the scumbag triple murderer, he killed 3 members of his own family. We'll go through that in just a second. But by the look of it, he spared 1 child. So there's a blessing. The 3 that did die, again, all part of the same family. Lupe Gomez, 43 years of age. Emilio Rodriguez, 20 years of age. And Brianna Rodriguez, 22 years of age. Each of them shot. When police arrived at the scene, I believe 2 of the victims were found in the home's driveway. One of the victims was found on a street just south of the house. So they were each outside of the home, but again, the police did what they did. They rushed each of them to hospital, but tragically, none of them survived. I'm going to press this play just for a couple of seconds. You'll see the ferocity of the fire. So that's with the gunman inside, who I'm going to say, perhaps controversially, perhaps not, I'm going to say, thankfully, the shooter was inside. I have no respect of such an evil scumbag's life. Apparently, the shooter, the murderer, was a former Marine. So again, his name is Carlos Gomez Jr., and he is apparently a former Marine, according to a neighbor. Police have not revealed what might have led to the shooting. But it is known that Carlos Gomez Jr. was charged in late 2016 with domestic battery and criminal damage to property. The victim was listed as Lupe Gomez back in the 2016 domestic battery case. The victim was listed as Lupe Gomez. So my guess, I could be wrong. Apologies if I am, but I'm guessing, I'm assuming, I'm speculating that Lupe Gomez is the wife or long-term partner of the shooter, of the murderer, Carlos Gomez Jr. An order of protection was issued for Lupe Gomez back in 2016, but it was vacated 9 days later, and the domestic violence charge was dropped. So my read on that situation, could be entirely wrong, is that Carlos Gomez Jr. was violent, likely towards his partner, his long-term partner, perhaps his wife, Lupe Gomez. He was violent. He caused property damage. He was having an extreme outburst. But then essentially, it was all forgiven and forgotten. You know, swept under the carpet. I mean, that's a term that my parents have used. Sweep these things under the carpet. How about no? How about no? Don't do that. I mean, I don't wish to victim blame, but there is a part of me, however unreasonable it might be, I'm going to state it regardless. But there is a part of me that feels that, if this is the case, if there was an act of violence, an act of domestic violence back in 2016, it seems to me that the family ought to have abandoned this guy. I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I an arsehole for saying that? At least part of me thinks along those lines. I'm not 100% convinced that what I've just said is the right course of action to have taken in this situation or other similar situations, but at least a part of me thinks that it might well have been. But 2020 hindsight is 2020 vision. Is that the right term? The records say that Carlos Gomez Jr.'s firearms were initially confiscated in 2016, but later returned to him. It's not clear if he held a valid firearm license. So again, there's going to be questionings in regards to that. If someone commits a domestic violence act, should they be granted permission to hold a firearm? Controversial subject. Neighbors said that at least one surviving family member attends Oak Forest High School. And I presume that would be the minor that was released from the home prior to the home being burnt to the ground. And that's really all the information that we have. So it is an absolute tragedy. A shooter known to have committed domestic violence in the past, in 2016, has shot 3 family members. They each subsequently died, despite police officers' best attempts, despite each of them arriving at hospital and receiving the medical treatment that they would have desperately needed. But tragically, all 3 have passed. The blessing here is that the shooter, the murderer, seemingly released one minor, who I'm presuming is the attendee of Oak Forest High School. So there's a blessing. Of course, full condolences to all concerned. I mean, I'm shaking my head at the moment. What is it, this minor, this child, the son, the daughter, perhaps, what kind of life have they got in front of them? Their whole family taken away. Perhaps their father murdered the mother. Perhaps the father murdered their siblings, destroyed their home. Where's that minor now? So hopefully there is extended family that can absorb, is that the right word? Probably not. But certainly, take on board the minor that perhaps has now been orphaned, and give that minor all of the attention, all of the support, emotional, psychological, that they're going to need. And we hope that the minor naturally goes to therapy, has the medical, psychological treatment that they're going to need to help them adjust to life, having faced this absolutely horrific level of trauma. So I'm going to wrap things up at this point, guys. If you appreciate the coverage, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit, and take care.